what's up? Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Tay. So guess what? We're about to get into an incoming message specifically for my fixed signs. So if you're new to the channel or if you're new to these type of readings, this is about anything that comes up, whether it's a warning, whether it's a good thing, it doesn't matter. We're going to see who's a part of it, or if no one is a part of it, we're going to get you some advice. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't know why I keep forgetting about my microphone, but here I am. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let me stop. All right, so we're starting off with Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Welcome to your incoming message. So let's go ahead and just see what this oracle message is for you right off the bat for Taurus. Did anything else flip over? Okay. All right, Taurus, you got a number 2 card. So we're talking about reflections, all right? We're talking about choices. We got movement, choices, and decisions. So you got some decisions to make. You got some moves to make. Most importantly, you have options. So I don't know. I think, you know what's interesting? Looking at these cards here, I think that you're actually in a position where you have options that are totally different from each other. So whether it's a person and another person, or, you know, whatever the case may be, it could be a job. But what I'm seeing is that you have something that are just exactly opposite of each other, and you have to like pick a way to go. So, all right, let's just see what's going on here. Tell a story about what's coming. Oh, that's too much, baby. There's a fallout. This could have involved a situation of a fallout with your partner. Okay. All right, here we go. God dang. Bottom of the deck, we got 4 of Pentacles. So you're keeping something on the hush hush, all right? I also feel like with this energy, you're kind of like saving something. You're keeping something to yourself. So we have the Magicians in reverse, 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups in reverse. All right. So you're lacking resources. Your hands are tied behind your back. You don't know what you can do to fix it. And the person that you used to go to for help, you don't have that anymore. I feel like you going through the situation where you have so much like that you wish you could do, you wish you could say, and it's like it's too late. Like I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. Am I here now? All right, so you may have a situation where you got to leave somebody in the past. You may have a situation where you can't tell somebody what you're going through, or you feel like you got to keep it to yourself. You may have a blessing that you're sitting on, but you feel like you can't tell the person that you wanted to share that experience with. That's what I'm seeing so far. Let's see who's a part of this. You're definitely keeping something back. We got a Gemini here, or the person that you're in a relationship with, or the person that you're having the back and forth situation with. Like you make up, you break up, you know, that type of situation. Let's see what's present in the situation along with all of this. Love. Wow. So I kind of feel like you have to make a decision based on like who you want to be with. Ooh. So you got choices. You got 2 people you can go towards. You know what? Some of you are thinking like, if I have to be with this person, I can't make the money I want to make, or I can't do what I want to do. It's like this, you got to sacrifice something. It's going to, either one that you let go of, it's going to hurt you. But whatever you pick is because you feel like there was more opportunities. That's what I feel. Wow. Okay, let's get you a card of advice. We got Autumn, Princess of Cups. The season of autumn is about letting go so that you can expand to new things and be ready for spring. So you definitely are going to be letting go of something. I kind of feel like you're going to be letting go of whoever you were in a relationship with, just simply because you feel like they aren't moving up with you, or they're holding you back. There's an issue with, yeah, it used to be fun. We used to make a lot of memories, but now all we do is argue. All we do is fight. All we do is nothing. It's stagnant. You're not growing with this person. You feel like you're losing resources. You don't have resources. Do it like this. The person that this is about, think about what you had when you first got with them or before you were with them, and think about what you got now. And if it doesn't add up, or if you feel like it's less than, I made the decision for you. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Taurus. You're over here like really debating, like, are they really helping me? Because I feel like I'm losing more than I'm gaining with them. And honestly speaking, if the person is doing that, then most of the time it means that they're not really for you, because you should be feeling full and not empty. So yeah, Taurus, I really hope that that helps you with, to see what's coming up for you. Let me know how everything goes, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next sign. Bye. Scorpio, welcome to your incoming message. Let's go ahead and see what's happening with an oracle card here. What's going on for Scorpio? Ooh, you got a number 2 card, just like Taurus. Okay. You got intuition. So you know something is up, whether it's good or bad. It doesn't have to be bad. But your intuitive nature, because you already be having feelings like out the ass because you're a Scorpio. But your intuitive nature is going to start like jumping out at you, I feel, pretty soon after you watch this video. So let's go ahead and see what's happening with some tarot cards here. Uh-oh. Bottom of the deck, we got the Tower. Uh-oh. So maybe you did know something was up and not a way that you wanted to know. So the first thing I'm thinking is your third eye is going to see this before you. That's a good thing, because that means that it might lead you to make decisions so that it can protect you from whatever is about to happen. But I feel like you're not seeing it with your 2 eyes. You're seeing it with your third eye. Okay, so you're going to start feeling a little different. You're going to start feeling and noticing things. We got the 10 of Swords here. So the first thing, I feel like you think you're going crazy because you feel like, you are noticing certain things. But maybe you've expressed this to certain people, and they're like, girl, you tripping, or boy, like, get out my face with that. So you're like, am I tripping? Like, you keep going back and forth, but not even back and forth. Your thoughts are just ping-ponging in your head. And then with the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse, and then with the Fortune in reverse, you're like, something is not working out. You can't put your finger on it because it's not the right time for you to know. But something is about to make a drastic change. It could be in your workplace. You got an inkling about something, though. It's showing up here. There's definitely going to be some sort of shift. There could also be somebody that you don't get along with, and somebody's time, whether it's you or this other person, somebody's time is about to be up at the job. Or like, if you have to cooperate with other people, whatever setting that is, whether it's your job, whether it's at home, it's somewhere. It's going to be something where one of y'all gets the end of the stick. Like, somebody is getting cut off very quickly. 10 of Swords here, it just keeps looking at me. I really feel like you have been going crazy about working with this person, or just going crazy saying, y'all don't see this, y'all not noticing this. Oh, let me get a little bit clarification on that. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Okay. So Scorpio, I usually feel like this is you, honestly speaking. It could be someone else. We're going to see in a second who's a part. But what I'm seeing is you are very angry. Like, you feel like this person, whatever your vision is for things to be working out, they're not helping it, and it's pissing you off. I feel like you can't really contain your emotions anymore at this point. Like, you really want to go off. So that may happen. Like, they may push you to the breaking point where you're just mentally exhausted and you just go off. And I don't think it's going to be a fight, but I definitely think there's going to be things that are said that can't be taken back. And I think it is going to shorten someone's time, whether it's at the job or, whatever this is. It's going to shorten their time there. Okay. So who's involved? Oh, we got quite a few people. I'm going to call them all out. Okay, so I see Gemini here. Scorpio, here you are making an appearance. I'm seeing Pisces. And Taurus. All right, so this is it's kind of a messy situation, or at least there are a lot of people involved if it's not messy. And I just feel like you're at your wit's end with whatever this is. And it looks like it's going to be cut short pretty soon. Let's see what's present about the situation. All right, so we got 2 cards. We got Son of Fire and the High Priestess. Yeah, so you know something's up. Now I'm starting to think that Queen of Wands. It could be you, could be someone else. But you know something's up with whoever is trying to, like, be on the come up. Especially if this is a job situation. Whoever's, like, kind of new, but they're ambitious or just ambitious in general. Like, you know something's up with them. Or you know that they're trying to take you out. Like, out of the equation. You know that somebody is plotting, is what I'm trying to say. You know that somebody's actions are wrong within the situation. But I'm trying to figure out, like, what about this means anything. You could feel like there's a sense of, like, you can't trust this person because you feel like they'll do anything it takes to get to the top. And so you feel like they're not being a team player. You feel like they're just kind of, like, wanting to step on anyone's head. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. I also feel like you think that this is going to be handled by karma, but you want to handle it yourself. We have 2 cards here. They both have the number 2. The High Priestess energy and intuition. So it's like you really are having an inkling feeling. Like you can feel this. You probably have been just like waiting for someone to understand what you're talking about, but you don't want to look crazy, or you don't want people to say that you're just jealous, or, you know, you have all these thoughts in your head, but you feel this and you know this is happening. All right, so let's go ahead and just get an advice card for you. All right, we got 2 cards for you. We got King of Cups and Temperance. Okay, so Scorpio, you know what's happening. You know everything that's going on, but my advice to you, you got to keep it calm. Let everything unfold on its own timing, okay? Things are going to be realized, but please keep your cool. Do not explode. Don't have a temper tantrum, because then it won't look right on your end, okay? So let this person basically fall into their own trap, because you know something is up, but let it happen on its own accord. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's bound to happen, okay? It's bound. Something is going to unravel itself at the right time, okay? So keep it calm. Don't blow up. Don't have an attitude and all that. Just keep it chill, okay? That's the end of your incoming message. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next sign. Bye. Leo. Hello, my lovely Leo. Let's go ahead and see what your oracle message is for your incoming message. Leo, what's going on with you? Let's see. Oracle message. Okay, we got quite a few cards for you, Leo. So what this usually means is that there's a lot of people who have different messages, or it could all be for you. Okay, so you just have to know for yourself. First card we got is Temptation. So evaluating what's helping and hurting you. Second card we got is Moving On to Bigger and Better Things by yourself. Third card we got is Choose Wisely. So once you start moving towards a certain path, you see that there are lots of different ways that you can go. All right, so this is interesting. It's like you address something on your own, you move toward better things by your own accounts, and then you get to the end of the road and you're like, oh shit, I can go so many different ways. So actually this is a really, really good thing. I think you're actually making some major movements. And I say that because this is all happening on your own accord. Okay. You have a lot of value with this energy here, like big things. You're definitely starting something new. You're definitely on the road to something completely new and fresh. Judgment. So you didn't want to realize something, or you didn't realize something. This could be good or bad. I kind of feel like if this is almost like it's like if you were sitting on gold and you didn't know it. So it's not a bad thing. It's just like, oh shit, I had this the whole time. That's what I'm getting with the Judgment energy here. You're realizing something, but it seemed like it took a long time, or you just didn't know that it was here the whole time. Princess of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're revisiting a way of conducting yourself when it comes to money. Could be a business. You could be revisiting a Taurus or Capricorn. I also feel as though, yeah, I think you're revisiting a Capricorn actually, or something to do with Capricorn-like things, like your status, your popularity, your things that you have, your money, your job. The thing is, though, I don't see you actually fixing what this is. Let's see what this Eight of Swords is here for, actually. Ten of Cups. Okay, this is the thing. You are redirecting how you are like planning to make your money, or what you got to do to be financially stable. But what I'm seeing here is that you are having a lot of mental tasks with this. Like, you're not acknowledging your own strength that you have when it comes to making something happen. Like, you keep like, okay, well, I can do this, but what if this happens? It's like all in your head. And so it's stopping you from making things happen. We also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're being negative. Like, you're thinking of things in a really like, oh, what if this doesn't work? Then I got to do this. Or if this doesn't work, I'm going to be really sad. Like, you're not allowing anything to really become material, like physical, which is what your whole goal has been. You want to make things reality, but every time you start trying to make a reality happen, you start getting in your head about why it can't happen. And that's why it's not happening. So you got to like get out of your head is what I'm seeing. So again, it's not a bad thing. It's just like you're literally sitting on money, but you're afraid to make it happen, but you want it to happen. So you got to get out of your own head. Let's see who's involved in the situation. Aries. Alrighty, so you could be dealing with an Aries in a situation, or an Aries could be the reason why you keep making these reasons why you can't make it happen. What's a part of this situation? We have Judgment, which was also your first card at the bottom of the deck as well. So with this Judgment energy, you're failing to realize what you have. You're failing to realize what has been going on, what's been stopping you. I think you're a little afraid to admit the thing that needs to go away, which is the temptation. There's something you're going to have to get rid of in order to make these movements. And it could simply just be a thought process. Like, you could literally just be thinking too negative to make anything happen. But whatever this is, I think it's going to cause you to really choose wisely, like the card says. But choose for your greatest benefit. Like, where do you truly want to go? But also, what is going to take you on the path or give you the destination that you're looking for? Not just what looks pretty now. Like, really think of it long term. Really something that's going to take effort. So you have to realize that. That could also be the thought that's killing you. You want to see things instantaneous, but you're forgetting to realize this is something that's going to take work and effort and longevity, especially if you want to be the King of Pentacles, right? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's kind of just like a mind fuck at the end of the day. Like, you just got to kind of realize what you're doing wrong mentally. Also, this could be saying that this Aries mentality is what's holding you back. Like, you want to see the results right away. And it's like, no, it takes time. It takes earth-like energy. It's going to take a little bit of time, or a lot of bit of time. So let's go ahead and get you a card of advice. And then I also feel like you're going to have to choose, do you really want to do this? Like, how bad do you want this? If you want it bad, you got to put the work in. And if not, go do something else. So your card of advice is the Prince of Wands. So go on this journey. Allow yourself to indulge in the things that matter, but also be flexible enough to know that everything is not going to be planned. It's not supposed to be like set in stone exactly the way you see it. That's part of the journey. That's part of how you gain experience, which, you know, turns into wisdom. I really feel like there's a situation of you actively needing it to put in action, but just take it one step at a time. Like, it doesn't have to be like perfect, or it doesn't have to be all done at one time. It's going to take a while, but like, you have to keep putting in that action at the very least. and go on the journey if you want to see it expand to something bigger and better. So yeah, hopefully that helps you, Leo, and gets you ready for the things that you're about to encounter very soon. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next sign. Bye. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your incoming message. We're going to go ahead and start off with your oracle message and see what's happening. Sacrifice. Okay. And so you got to let go of something. I feel like whatever you're sacrificing, it's something that you have been connected to for a while or for a big part of your life. But usually when you have to sacrifice something, it's because of something that went wrong, you know, or something that was not justified and it can't be in your life. So hopefully nothing too bad happened, but I think you're definitely getting to this point where you're like seeing you have to let go of it. All right, so we got the star here. So this is all about you, Aquarius. This is something that's going on within you. It could be insecurities or something like that. But nonetheless, this is something that you're going through internally. So what I see here is that you've been struggling, you've been arguing, having issues, fighting back and forth with yourself or with another person. The Six of Cups in reverse, it's something that you haven't gotten through that stems from your childhood. And you still haven't come to terms with it. You battle with it a lot. And it's affecting your future. It's affecting how you connect with others to make a family, if that's something that you want to do. It's definitely something that I feel like if you confronted it, like if you actually sat down and dealt with it, I think it could actually turn into something that is your greatest asset. So instead of it being a breakthrough, you're making it a breakdown. And I think what this card is saying is you're about to get to the point where you end up sacrificing someone or something in your life that you really love because you have not broken through whatever that trauma is or whatever that pain is within your life. Or you're going to end up sacrificing, you know, that attachment that you have to that past thing, which is going to set you free. So you have two ways that you can go with it. You have more than two ways, but at least for this particular reading, I see it as being something that you have to conquer on your own. And if you don't, you're going to either lose something that you really want, or you're just, you know, you're just going to live with it. It is what it is. All right, I saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It flipped over and then it hit itself. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. Ah. Wow. Okay, here we go. Wow, I really had to like dig for that. What the hell? Yeah, it's something that you don't want to expose. It's something you never talk about. Judgment in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely could have something to do with your mother. You don't like talking about it because you still are in denial about it. You won't even, it's like, it's not a reality for you, whatever this is. You won't let it be real. You don't want it to be real, but yet it exists within you every single day. So, okay, it's invisible, but the force, the energy is still around you. So what are you going to do about that, Aquarius? All right, who's a part of this? This is getting kind of deep. If you want to get a deeper reading on the situation, you can definitely email me for that. All right, we have Taurus here. So there could be a Taurus involved. We also had a Queen of Pentacles here, which is, you know, Taurus energy. I kind of feel like it might not be a mom, but it's definitely like a figure in your life, a authority figure that was in your life. Son of Water. So I think you feel kind of vulnerable, and I think you're in the brink of connecting emotionally with someone, but you won't allow yourself to truly show that because you have blockages. I mean, what can you say about that? It's almost like you're hurting yourself. You're sacrificing your own happiness because you can't get past certain things, which is toxic. But at the same time, it takes work, you know, to get through it, and I understand that. Let's see what your advice is. All right, so we have two cards that wanted to come out. Prince of Cups and Eight of Wands. So the first thing I was thinking with this Eight of Wands, you got to rip whatever the hurt is off like a band-aid. Like, it's not going to help you to sit with it and like debate if you should be thinking about it. You just need to like jump in and start trying to heal yourself. But once you start to heal yourself, and once you get to that point, you need to realize that it's going to take time to heal it. So I know that sounds crazy. You got to rip the band-aid off, meaning acknowledge it. Like, just freaking acknowledge it. Like, whether that means saying it out loud, whatever happened, whatever messes with you mentally now to this day. Get it off of your chest. Cry about it. Get through all the emotions you don't want to. And then really start to understand how it affects you so that you can mend yourself. So that you can start to breathe without feeling like a heavy weight on your back, you know, or on top of your chest. Like, you got to let whatever this is out, and then take the steps to actually heal yourself. Now, if you need help with that, obviously you can go to someone who's a spiritual helper or a therapist or a spiritual healer or whatever. Or you can come to me and we can get, see what steps you can actually take and how all this affects you, all of that good stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You kind of have to just rip it off like something quickly. You got to do it, and then like take the steps to actually heal yourself, connect. Allow yourself to connect. I feel like you're numb to a certain capacity. So yeah, Aquarius, that was a pretty deep message. I know that helps somebody. So, get in there, acknowledge it, and do the work so that you can be a full person and not feel so empty. Because I feel like whoever this message was for, they feel empty a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Thank you all for allowing me to read for you. I really enjoyed it. If you need to contact me, I have my information on the screen here. Subscribe to the channel, but make sure you click the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.